desperados of all time. Cowboy X, a man who left his mark everywhere.
There you go, kid. All done. Mind you, it's just a one-off, you know.
Not funny, you know. Been a terrible atmosphere in here tonight.
Oh, come on, Queen, don't make a crisis out of it. At least the lad's come home.
Yeah, and he brought a friend with him.
Yeah, she seems a nice enough girl, though, doesn't she?
Is she? Well, nice girls just don't turn up on people's doorsteps and invite themselves to stay.
No, she didn't invite herself to stay, we did.
Yeah, well, when I was her age, I wouldn't have dreamt of staying at somebody's house if I didn't know them.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Why? She's not supposed to speak English, is she?
Well, she is in a bit of a fix, isn't she? I mean, over here, looking for the relations. What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Sheila, the girl is in a strange country. We've got to show her a bit of hospitality.
Hospitality? Already given a room and a board. Have you seen how much she eats? The size of her, she eats like an horse.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a healthy appetite.
Well, there is if somebody else is paying for it. She never stops watching that telly. Shouldn't find that strange.
They do have telly in Hong Kong.
I'm well aware of that. She was laughing her head off the other day at Sale of the Century.
Well, they might even get that in Hong Kong, mightn't they?
Well, God help them if they do.
What's the joke then?
Nothing, mate.
Are you going for that pint over?
Yeah, I'll just put my coat on.
Oh, Val said thanks very much for the dinner and that.
Oh. How exactly did she tell you that, then?
Well, you know, she minded it like she usually does. Tell Mother thank you for the scram. Sort of thing.
You must think I'm stupid.
What do you mean?
Well, unlike your father, I wasn't born yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I don't.
Oh. Do you want me to mime it out for you so you do understand?
I'll see you after, love.
Okay.
You ready then?
I won't be late. My Ling, me and my son, Barry, are going down for a few drinks to the Swan. Saki.
That's Japanese.
Well, it's all the same, isn't it? See you later.
Don't be too long, Barry. My nerves go with your mother.
Look, just make out that you don't understand what she's saying.
That's just it. She doesn't say a word to me. She sort of looks at me and smirks.
You'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. I need to get out, Barry. Your tongue needs a good oiling.
Listen, it was your idea, remember? When I get back, we'll be around to Terry's. All right, I'll see you then.
Oh, you ready, are you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
See you then.
See ya.
A woman who suffers from agoraphobia, fear of open space, was living under a tree in a field yesterday after being evicted from her council home. Miss Christine Foster and her husband Brian moved into a small area enclosed by...
You like the telly, don't you, love? Oh,
I
forgot you don't speak English, do you?
Surrey a week ago.
Do you know, I've just had this marvellous brainwave when I was standing at the front door. I was thinking to myself, that poor girl, not being able to understand a word anybody's saying to her. And I glanced across at my neighbour's house and it suddenly occurred to me. You see, my neighbour, Alan Partridge, he lives just across the way. I remembered him telling me he lived in China for 12 years. Speaks it like a native. So I'll nip over in a minute and ask him to come and have a chat with you. Would you like that? Oh, you can natter away for hours. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I know you don't speak English. But something tells me we understand each other perfectly. I don't know what it is. We could call it feminine intuition, if you like.
Hello, Lucy.
Oh, hello.
So, you're off at last, eh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
God will miss you. He's always singing your praises.
No, he can't wait to see the back of me. Get all his computer equipment into my bedroom.
Poor lad. Computer's no substitute for a sister.
Suppose you know about that sort of thing.
Yeah, mine's a voice of experience. I spent months with nothing but my computer when I were back at my mum's. Mind you, she soon put a stop to that, though. She threw me out. Said she preferred the empty room to me and my machine.
Yeah, I think Mum and Dad will be glad of the peace and quiet.
I'll miss you, Lucy. That sounds a bit soppy. I mean, I hardly know you. But, well, I'll miss seeing you around.
Alan.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Grant. Hi, Lucy.
How do, Sheila?
Anyway, I expect I'll see you before I go.
Ace, look, pop in before you do. I'll give you something to remember me by.
Right,
See ya.
yeah.
Well, it's a grand evening, Sheila. Mind you, think it could rain later on. Should get on with the garden just in case.
Before you do, can I have a word?
Hey up. I'm not in lumber, am I?
No, I want to ask you a favour, actually.
Well, I can see no problem in that, as long as we discuss it over a nice cup of tea. Lucky old Lucy Collins, eh? Off to the south of France for 6 months.
Ooh, lucky Lucy. Any room in a suitcase?
How does Myling know what to say to you? You know, if she wants to go to the loo or something.
Oh, she told me the word on the way up on the motorway. But she sort of minded it, like, you know.
She's going to have a bad time, though, if she doesn't learn to speak English soon.
Oh, I think she'll pick it up pretty quickly, then.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised.
What about you, then?
What about me?
Come on, the way you've carried on for the last year. No, I'm not going to give you down the banks, but I just think something should be said.
Look, I don't need to cause trouble or nothing. It's just the way things happen.
I know it does, but I don't want it to happen again. No. Me and I've got enough to worry about without fighting with you.
Look, I only got the kidney money because I was dead skinned.
But we're all dead skins, and I know you needed the money. But you just went about it the wrong way. And another thing, if you're going to be living at home, you don't have to go back to the old arrangements.
Do I have?
No, I don't mean £20 here and there. You're going to have to give your man a few bob every week, and I mean regular.
But I don't work regularly, do I?
I'm not interested, lad. You're going to have to start and pay your way. So from now on, every Friday night, you give your ma £20, OK? Just get yourself sorted out. I don't know what your problems are lately.
I haven't got a problem.
No, and you've got no money. And we can't afford to keep you, and that's the top and bottom of it.
Have 2 pints of lager when you're ready, please.
You haven't got any of them with jam in, have you? And they're all in one side, I suppose. My mum used to give me them when I were a kid to take to school for playtime. They've always been a favourite. I'm sorry, Sheila. Am I interrupting?
She's a friend of our Barry's. He says she's Chinese and she can't speak a word of English.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is, and I know this might sound a bit daft, but she's no more Chinese than I am.
Ah, and you don't like being conned.
No, I don't. She's a nice enough kid. I don't blame her. It's probably Big Truck's idea. But this time, I've got news for him.
Yeah, but I still don't see what I can do about it.
Well, do you remember that night when we came over for dinner with you? Didn't you say that you could speak Chinese?
Yeah, but only a few phrases.
That'll do.
Aye, but it's nothing fantastic.
Doesn't make any difference to her. Will you do it?
Okay, but look, I hardly know enough to comment.
As long as she says something, anything.
Well, where is she now?
I happened to tell her that you could speak Chinese, and she's been locked in the bathroom ever since.
Hey, I never knew you had such a wicked streak in you.
Streak? It's all-consuming love. I'm going to enjoy every minute of this. Come on, finish your tea and then I'll bring you down.
Right. Hey, what shall I say to her?
I don't know.
I'll think it's something.
So, she went for a quick drink.
Yeah, and what happened?
Well, according to Heather, precious little.
And you believe her?
Yes, I do.
Come on, Roger, don't be so bloody naive.
I'm not being naive, I just happen to believe her, that's all. Why should she lie to me? If she hadn't told me, I wouldn't be any the wiser.
Well, perhaps she wants you to know.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, not to you, maybe, but it does to her. I mean, if she told you about it, there's absolutely no comeback for her, is there?
No, I'm inclined to believe that nothing actually happened.
OK, then why did she go in the first place?
Well, she was probably lonely.
Yeah, OK, but believe you me, Roger, I know the female of the species. And if she went out with Derek Hobbs, it's for one reason and one reason only.
Which is?
Lust. Plain old-fashioned everyday lust. She's only human, you know. And so am I. What sauce for the goose is...
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just can't help having doubts, that's all. My marriage has meant a great deal to me.
Yeah, and so did mine. But look, Roger, for the 100th millionth time, you know, I'm not into this long-term commitment thing. Let's just say I want to borrow your body from your wife, basically. Now, that's not too much to ask, is it? Well, Mr. Huntington, do we have a deal?
Yes, we have a deal.
Well, I'm glad we've got that out of the way. Oh, by the way, before I forget.
Oh, what's this?
I'll let you open it and see.
Oh, thank you. Diana, I couldn't possibly.
Of course you could. I'm sure it looked very nice on you. Come here. Oh, yes. Very becoming.
Are you trying to buy me?
Yes, I am. You don't come very cheaply, do you, Roger? Come on. Let's go to bed. Coming?
But it is a fantastic garden, and when it's finished, it'll be ace.
Hello, lovey. Oh, this is my neighbour. You know, the one I was telling you about? The one who can speak Chinese? Well, go on, say something.
Leudu, Japnap, Koye.
Well? Oh, God.
Of course I'm Chinese. Where do you think I got me gob? Out of a lucky bag. Look, Mrs. Grant, I'm sorry if I upset you. Didn't have that much to do with me.
You what? Didn't have anything to do with you? You invite yourself into somebody's house and tell them a pack of lies?
Didn't lie to you. Didn't say a word.
I'll have to be going, Sheila.
Oh, all right, then I'll see you out, Alan. And you wait there, madam. I've a word to say to you. Did you see her face when he came out with all that Chinese?
What do you mean? Chow now yoki tung men.
No, I mean the other one, Jack Knapp.
Oh, Yelu do Jacknap Koye.
What does it mean?
It means hang the duck overnight. I told you the only phrases I knew were off the back of a Chinese menu.
Well, it fooled her anyway.
Hey, don't be too hard on her. I mean, there's been no harm done.
Oh, don't be daft. I'm not going to be hard on anybody. I just don't want them to think I'm as daft as I look. See you, love.
See you, love. Take care.
Right, girl. You've got some explaining to do.
Good match.
Yeah, great. My friend twisted her ankle.
Oh, hey, I tell you what. It's a shame you're not here in the autumn. You could come and see me play rugby.
Oh, well. I'm not going away forever.
Look, tell you what. Hang on there for 1 sec, will you? If I could just have one snapperoonie for the old mantelpiece. Right then, sure leg, ace. Smiling. Great.
Hey, can I have one?
What, one of me?
Yeah.
Where? Outside the old property, eh?
What about in your boat. It's more pastoral.
Oh, okie dokie then. Hang on a minute. Oh, you know, I'll have to take her out on the river one of these days, scrape off the old barnacles, and sail off into the wild blue yonder. I see no ships.
So what does your own mother think about you gallivanting up and down the country then?
Oh, she kicked me out when I was 16.
She did what?
Oh, it's okay. I'm well past the point of caring these days. You see, I've got to admit I was a bit of a handful. You did nothing but fight all the time. She was one of these moaning old nags.
Hey, shouldn't say things like that about your mother.
I know, but she was a nag. I wouldn't mind, but she's only about the same age as you. She's dead young, really. Oh, I suppose I'd be a nag if I had to bring up 12 kids by myself.
12 kids?
Oh, yeah, there's 12 of us.
Are you the oldest?
No, I'm in the middle, really. She had one a year. To take sugar.
No, thanks.
She's like a rabbit, my mum. I worked it out once. Altogether, she must have been pregnant for a total of 9 years.
Good Lord. I thought I had it bad with my 3.
And me dad done a bunk when I was 9. I don't know how she managed. We had to sleep 6 in the bed. And my gran was staying with us. I think that's why I had to get out.
Hang on a minute, didn't you just say that she kicked you out?
Oh, she did. But I suppose it was more like mutual consent. Can I have a butty?
Help yourself.
Tar. Sarah just stuck me thumb out and headed off down the motorway to London. You get some dirty creeps from reaching around, don't you?
Sure, I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah. You get them all the time. You know, leaning across you and pretending to open the window and that. Just used to knock me sick. Any jam?
So what did you do when you got to London?
Got a job in London Zoo, didn't I? You know, feeding the monkeys and that. Used to love that job. But I had to leave because I was getting too attached to the animals. So after that I got this job as a croupier in a nightclub. It was great. I loved it there. But it got burned down after 2 days. So after that I got asked to join this modelling agency.
Oh, now hang on a minute, love. Now, I think I can believe the 12 kids routine, and I can just about stretch my imagination to 6 in a bed and a granny. But croupiers, modelling and monkeys I find a bit hard to swallow.
But it's true.
Now look, Val, you and the other fella have had a good laugh at my expense, and as much as I like a joke, now come on, out with it.
Out with what?
The truth.
But I've told you the truth.
And don't turn on the waterworks, love. It just won't wash.
Do you really want to know the truth? I'm an orphan. Me, mum and dad were killed in a car crash when I was 13. But I don't like burdening people with it. I suppose that's why I like you so much. I know this sounds stupid. But you remind me of me, Mum.
There, love. We'll look after you.
Hey, I was looking through my tools, Dad, and I can't seem to find my router anywhere. You don't think Aunt Damon sold it, do you?
No, I don't. No, your mother sold it.
She's what? You're joking, aren't you?
No, she was £30 short in the kidney machine fund, and the woman come round for it, so...
So, she sold me router on me. Oh, well, that's great, that is. And you're getting on my back.
Well, you shouldn't have bloody robbed it.
Oh, so 2 wrongs make a right, do they?
Yes, in this case they do, son, yeah. What was she supposed to do when Mrs. Lomax come round for the money?
You could have lent it to her.
I haven't got it to lend, Barry. I'm up to there in debt.
Listen, Dad, am I right in thinking that you want me to go out and get some wood?
Yes.
Well, how can I if you sell me tools on?
But you can go and get another one.
Well, so my man can sell it again.
Oh, come on, Barry, lad. Don't make an issue out of it, will you? I'm sick of it. You've never mentioned your router before, and now that your ma's sold it, you've done nothing but talk about it.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Let's forget about it anyway.
Yeah, let's. Anyway, come on, let's get back. Let's find out what the diplomatic relations are like back at home. See you, love.
So,
I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
Oh, must you? I was just getting warmed up.
Yes, but I told Heather I wouldn't be back too late.
You should have thought about that before, shouldn't you?
I know, but...
No buts, Roger. Why, what's the matter? Didn't you enjoy it?
Yes, of course I did. It was very nice.
Well, I've been paid some compliments in my time.
Well, I'm sorry, Diane, but I'm just not very good with words, that's all.
No, but you do make up for it in other departments, don't you, darling?
So, when shall I see you again, then?
Oh, you know, whenever. I mean, let's not make dates. Let's just do, OK?
Right, I'd better be off.
Yes, I suppose you better had. You know, if I was that little wife of yours, I'd keep a tight rein on you.
Why?
In case somebody like me came along and gobbled you up.
Bye, then.
Oh, and Roger, aren't you forgetting something?
Does anybody fancy a little sandwich?
Yes, go on, love. I'll have one.
2 on 1, Mrs. Grant.
No, thanks.
So she's decided to come clean at last, has she?
I think she had a deeper understanding of the English language than we give her credit for.
Yeah, well, she must have thought we were born yesterday.
Did you manage to have a word with old Barry?
Yeah. I think he's seen the error of his ways now.
Oh, about time and all.
Thanks, love.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Grant. I can speak properly now. Just had a bit of a throat infection.
Yeah, but at least we know now why you were laughing at the sale of the century, eh?
Just a reminder that as from next Monday, you can see Brookside at 6:30, Monday through to Thursday.